Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those who are new, welcome. My name is Monica. Today's video is going to be a haul. I ordered a Kickstarter box about 2 years ago, and it finally came in. I had stuff come in from stuff that I ordered 6 months or so ago. I also had stuff come in from authors. That's what we're gonna go into, all the bookish stuff that I got within honestly since December, because the video that you had saw at the beginning of January I had filmed in December, but stuff was going on and I couldn't post it until that one time. So anyway, enough talking, let's just get into the haul because that's what you're here for. So I pre-ordered A Rebel Without Claws by Juliet Cross. And I proved that I did pre-order it, so she sent me some artwork. It is a comic strip, which I think is pretty cool. So I'm gonna leave it in the mailer, show the sign that does not have my address on, and when I get the book I will be displaying that. So the next book is, and it was a pre-order, it came in of Onyx Storm, and I got this copy. I like this. I didn't really need or wanted the Target version after everything I've been hearing about the Target version, so I'm kind of glad I went with that one. So I was happy to get it. And then I made a run over the weekend to when I went to go see my son. I like to go into Barnes & Nobles just to browse. I don't always buy anything. Most of the time I actually don't buy anything, but I found this out for sale early. So I picked up Unloved by Peyton Corinne. And then Penelope Ward had a book. This was a previously written book, indie published, and now it's traditionally published with Bloom, and they did sprayed edges and everything. And honestly, I love Penelope Ward and I will always support indie authors, so I picked that one up. And then I had to pick up Stealing for Keeps by Rebecca Genchak. I also pre-ordered Delicate Escape when it was re-releasing with Source Books, so I was very happy to get that. And I pre-ordered Truth or Beard. This is the first book in the Winston Brothers series. I love the fact that it has red flannel with red sprayed edges. And that came in as well because it was released. So the next set of books are the ones that I actually finished picking up for myself from Christmas because I got some really good gift cards, right? So I finished the Highland series with Skies Over Caledonia. Now here's the thing. Part of this is Ardnok, and there's some that says Highland and some says Ardnok. So that's curious to me, but I got Skies Over Caledonia, which was the only one I was missing. And then I picked up all the Catherine Cowles books that I was missing. The first one was Beautifully Broken Redemption. Put that over there. Beautiful Wreckage, or Perfect Wreckage, I'm sorry. Then Beneath the Wreckage. And then Wrecked Palace. So now I own all of Catherine Cowles books that's been published. And then I also got Phantasma by Kaylee Smith. And I pre-ordered, and it came in when it was pre-ordered, and it's Pucked Up by Helena Hunting. I love this one. So Catherine Cowles did a pre-order for all the missing pieces, and she had some book covers for them. And I was able to get this one. So I love Catherine Cowles. She's one of my favorite authors, so I was really happy to get those on my shelves. And then I ordered these a while ago from Laura Pavlov. She did special editions of the Magnolia Falls series, which is my favorite. This is Love and Romeo. I think this is her signing edition, and yeah, she did sign them for me. And then Wild River. And it is raised edges. I love the hammer for Forbidden King. This one's my favorite, Beating Heart. I love the heartbeat on there. And yeah, it's still, and then Finding Haze. So again, I really like these. I think these are really pretty. I'm glad to have them. Okay, now we're down to the boxes. So I got this in the mail. Yeah, so she contacted me, asked me if I could read her arc. So she gave me an e-arc. And then this came when everything was going down with my family, and I literally could not do much but just be. So I feel bad that I didn't do anything. So I'm gonna take some pictures and put it on Instagram before. But this is L.A. McGinnis, Weaver of Dark Worlds. And here is her information. So if you want to take a screenshot, I highly recommend this book. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited to see what's going to happen next in this universe. She is definitely she's definitely talented, and I loved her work. So this is a pen that she sent me. And then it's Fate in Blood. There's that. Dark romance with a bite. That is awesome. And then the blade. I love it. So those are the swag she gave me with little stickers and stuff, and I appreciate it. She also on here have a note with my name on it. Okay, let's see what it says. I love that note. Okay. Oh, she was a thank you note for helping her. I love helping authors promote their work. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see that I've been making edits and stuff for authors. It's either I'm on their art team or I just want to do it. So, because they cannot always use the help. But here is her book. And I really enjoyed this. This is Fate wouldn't twist a knife in my heart, not when I've already lost everything. I've always known vampires were the enemy. For years, I've hidden in the shadows, hoping they'd forget I exist. Then the bloodsuckers did the most unthinkable. They stole my sister. Now I've tracked the monsters down to a little New York town, determined to get her back. But when my rescue mission goes terribly wrong, I'm forced to make an impossible choice. Perish or become one of the immortal creatures I despise. When a desperate decision takes a devastating turn, I wake up transformed, starving and at the mercy of two dangerously seductive males, Blake Martin and Royden Graves. Blake gives me the most memorable night of my life, then throws me away. Royden offers me a deal: drink, survive, and get my revenge. We all crave vengeance, but as the line between hate and love blurs, I'm left wondering if I'll ever escape this cage of darkness they've woven around me, or even if I want to. I had a lot of fun with this book. It is steamy. I enjoyed every minute of this book, and I highly recommend it. So, L.A. McGinnis, Fated in Blood, Vampire Romantasy. You need to check it out. Okay, so I'm gonna put the stuff back in here. Okay, the next thing is a box that I bought from an author, and when I heard she was doing it, I was like, oh, yeah, I mean, obviously, one of my absolute go-to favorite authors. It's Devnice Perry's favorite box, and it came in the mail yesterday. So she had the Edens. Look at these are raised. Look how beautiful it is. Okay. Now this is the inside. She gave me the printed version, right? Look at the, and this is also raised, but not as shiny. It's the same thing, just different colors, and I love it. So I was very, very, very happy to get that. So now I gotta rework my Devney Perry shelf, which I'm gonna tell you truthfully, there's two shelves for Devney Perry. Yeah, I like her books. Okay, and then she did the Mason Jar collection, and she did it as a diary. So this one, here's the sprayed edges are beautiful. Let's see. Look how pretty that is. So it's the mason jar. So it's the birthday list and letters to Molly in one bind up, and it has, if I can get it out safely because I don't want to ruin this, a ribbon. You can't get more special than a ribbon. I love it when they come with ribbons. And then she did Tin Queen. Look how gorgeous this one is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now look at this edges. And honestly, this was not expensive at all. That was going to cost more. Isn't that pretty? I hope she does the whole series like this. Like, I really hope she does the whole series like this. And then Tragic, which is one of my favorite books that she's done of all times. So this is what it looks like. Now, the edges. Like, she's outdid herself in this one. So you have the flowers on the bottom and the sky on the top. And then that's the cover page. So yeah. And on top of that, we got more stuff from her. So we have that one. Juniper Hill. And then character art. And then she gave me a recipe card for Piper's Magic Cake. I think I'm going to try this because I'm curious to see if it's any good. And then all her books. Oh wait, sorry. There's one more thing in here. So yeah, I was really, really happy that she did this, and I am so glad when I saw it. I was like, yeah, I'm going to get it. There's one thing I never did get from her, and it was the Torn and Tattered series. I think that's what it's called. Her Kickstarter. I never did the Kickstarter because that was really expensive. But one Kickstarter I did do, and it took almost 2 years to get here. It's from Penny Reed. And my favorite series, like this is, let me show you. It's a hefty girl. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So my favorite series in that she's written is the Winston Brothers. Like, I love the Winston Brothers so much. And I also really love Knitting in the City. So when she did the Knitting in the City, I was like, absolutely. It wasn't expensive. I did not buy into the Kickstarter for the Winston Brothers because it was $775 for a set of 8 books. I was like, no, absolutely not. And this took so long that I just was like, I don't know. So she gave me a pen. And she said the reason why it took so long is because she wanted to make sure everything was perfect. And I appreciate that. So I think they are very gorgeous. And I'm glad I have them. Like, literally, I haven't even taken them out of the, this is the first time I've taken them out of the box. So let's start with Friends Without Benefits. This is what it looks like. Now, I haven't even opened them. Let me see. Let me open one and see what it looks like inside. Like, these weren't expensive. And then $775. They're like, would love to, but absolutely not. I cannot afford that. I do not think these are signed. They are not. They are not signed, but this is what they look like. This is what the inside looks like. And this is what the outside looks like. And it is really, really pretty. I like it. I really like it. I think it's gorgeous. So that's Friends Without Benefits. I'm not going to open them all up because they're all basically the same. So this is the sprayed edges on this one. And then Happily Ever Ninja. the spreading edges are very similar, and that's the, I love the Neanderthal. Wow, let me see if I can do that again. Neanderthal seeks human. That's what the spray just looks like for that one. And then this is dating-ish. And then loved hacked. Neanderthal marries human. Marriage of inconvenience. And then Neanderthal seeks ninja. Look at that. That's really pretty. And then my personal favorite, and I'm going to open it up because I really want to see the inside of this, because this is my favorite in this series. It is Beauty and the Mustache. It's the book 0 of the Winster Brothers series. All right. I'm going to open it up. Look at that. And then there is so cool. I really enjoy this. So yeah, that came, it took a really long time for these to get here, but they got here and in one piece. And she said that she was the one who did this. So yeah, anyway, that is what I got. And now I have to find room on my shelves. And actually, I kind of need to redo my whole entire space because it is not working anymore. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I got. And if you made it to this far in this video, please leave me, you know what? Leave me a flower emoji because of the flowers on here. And until next time, my friends, happy reading, and hopefully you get some good books too. Bye.